Hey, Anna, good afternoon. How are you?
Hey, Mike. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. I thought this week we would flip the script a little bit and maybe I can ask you a question or two.
I love it. Yeah. What do you have?
Awesome. So up until now, we've talked a lot about the tools, the features, the differences in the platform between cloud and server and
Mhm.
premium and all these, platform-based ideas. But talk to me a little bit about what we do in terms of transformation and in terms of rolling these tools out and what makes that process unique within the Atlassian ecosystem.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to. So, we have talked a little bit about our discovery process, how we go in and sort of analyze a client's environment. But I would say from there, as far as implementation, it's really a two-prong methodology that we take
Hmm.
on for digital transformation. So one is, of course, customizing the tools to a client's particular environment. And not just IT, but we're seeing more and more implementation across the board, and strategic planning and marketing and
Right.
human resources, all of the applications across the org, which is great. But the change management also really entails a lot of training on process. So going in
Yeah.
and introducing Scrum methodology, what are the different roles? What's a Scrum Master? What are ceremonies? What
Hmm.
are daily stand-ups? How do you use the tools in sort of that daily team management and team cadence to get the most out of sort of the whole stack? So mainly, I would say Jira is used for creating the tickets, moving those tickets through workflows on the board.
Hmm.
And then Confluence has really stepped up its game, especially in cloud, having tons of out-of-the-box templates for helping run the day-to-day of those projects, whether it be a decision matrix or the initial ones that they have always had with meeting notes and product requirements and that type of thing. But now there's a whole sort of out-of-the-box ecosystem that you can employ with templates to run that day-to-day project. So that handshake is really important, but that combination of training on process and what is agile and what are the different roles that the team has to take on for that, and then how do they overlay with the tools, because either the training alone or the tools alone doesn't really get the job done.
Yeah, it really encompasses the word transformation when folks are going from maybe the way
Mhm.
they've been working for years or however they're working today into more of a fluid and agile fashion. It's not just the tools. It's all those things that you talked about. And so being able to
Yeah,
provide that training and handholding and configuring the tools to allow them to be successful is really all encompassed.
it is. Yep. And
How
yep.
would, yeah, how would you say the Atlassian cloud today positions that for an advantage as opposed to um, maybe a traditional mindset?
I think that the integration between sort of all of the different tools within the Atlassian stack really makes for a seamless experience. So you don't just have this one silo of,
Right.
okay, here are my tickets that I'm working through, and then I have stuff in 5 other applications. The integration aspect is huge, so you can really track all of your business teams and your product teams can do all of their work in Confluence, and then just do a really easy link out to the Jira ticket and see that status. That's huge. And again, I think the learning that Atlassian has listened to how over the years, how are all of these teams customizing the experience, and then trying to
Mhm.
provide that out of the box so that we can really employ best practices as quickly as possible with all of their set templates and those things, and really just hitting the ground running.
Yeah. No, that's great insight. I appreciate it, Anna. I know a
Anytime.
lot of folks when they call and they're asking about the tools or the platform, it's usually a bigger discussion than that. It's not just
Absolutely.
about the tool. It's usually about what are they trying to accomplish in terms of how they're working and how they're tracking their work. And I appreciate your time. That was a great insight.
Anytime. Talk
All right.
soon.
Take care.
Bye.